What's going on, Swill Gang? Welcome back for another Hero Spotlight. And yes, my friends, we are talking about the Green Lantern guy. Alright, so now he's a DC Universe character. Never heard of this guy before until it came out in this game. But we're going to go ahead and talk about his skills. We're going to talk about some gear you're going to put on him and some things like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's go ahead and go over skills first. I think that makes more sense. Now, we're not making these videos because I'm trying to insult your guys' intelligence so you guys can't read, but a lot of you guys don't read, like myself included. But by me reading this out like this loud, then I understand the characters and what I have inside of my arsenal. All right, so his first skill is called Slugger Stomp. This is ultimate. Conjures a giant shoe to literally squash an enemy like a bug, dealing superpower damage equal to 300% of his attack. Now, the shoe is huge. It looks really good. I wish I could show it to you guys, but it's not possible. If the target has more than 50% HP, Guy deals a critical hit. All right, so level 2, if the enemy is infected with interface, Guy's attack automatically becomes a critical hit, regardless of the target's hit points. If the attack defeats the target, your timer will reset. You will regain 1 ultimate point, and Guy will immediately perform a Baltimore Chop. And that unlocks at level 6. All right, so level 3, his attack now deals superpower damage equal to 350%. All right, so interference. What did I say? Did I say interface? No, I meant interference. All right, when Slugger Stomp is used, this character will be targeted. Only one character can be affected at a time. Interference is automatically removed once another character is inflicted with interference, or once the enemy is hit with Slugger Stomp. Okay, Slugger Stomp looks really good, guys. It looks really good. All right, so he's only had 4 skills, but his second skill is called Emerald Knuckle. It's a basic attack. Punches an enemy square in the face, dealing superpower damage equal to 85% of his attack. All right, level 2, Guy now lobs 1 to 3 punches per attack. If he lands a third attack, it's guaranteed to be a critical hit, which locks at level 5. All right, level 3, Guy now lobs 2 to 3 punches per attack. All right, so the Baltimore Chop, it's an advanced attack, bats an explosive ball of energy at the enemy with the highest attack, dealing superpower damage equal to 150% of his attack. Guy also inflicts a target with interference. If Baltimore Chop defeats an enemy, Guy will immediately perform another Baltimore Chop. Unlocks at level 7. Level 3, Guy now deals superpower damage equal to 175% of his attack. Man, I can't read today, boy. All right, so let's see. Additional description: interference. When Slugger Stomp is used, this character will be targeted. Only one character can be inflicted at a time. Interference is automatically removed once another character gets inflicted with interference. Once the enemy is hit with Slugger Stomp. Okay. That's the Baltimore Chop. Last skills is passive. It's called Something to Prove. A master of turning his enemy's pain into his gain. Guy converts 5% of any damage he deals into a permanent shield. Okay. Level 2, the percent of damage Guy converts increases to 10%. The percentage of Guy converts increased gain to 15%. Let me read that again. The percentage of Guy or damage Guy converts increased to gain 15%, level 3, which unlocks at rank 8. All right, so shield absorbs incoming damage. Shield reduces incoming superpower damage by 10%. All right, so we're gonna talk about his gear. Now, to make sense with the gear, we have to look at his skills, okay? Now, if you look at a lot of things that are on his skills, you see the word crit, okay? So that's going to already tell you what you probably should be putting on this guy for the most part when it comes to his gear. All right, so we have crit set on him for the most part. Now, I need to get some more pieces for him, and I'm probably just going to take it off somebody else and put it on him. But for the most part, you want to make sure you guys get a crit set or an attack set. I actually meant to say crit set, guys. But this is the crit set right here. I'm going to take it off some other characters and give it to him. Now, you can put attack if that's what you have, but you want to make sure you get some crit on here because I had to show you guys the crit. All right. If you have it 2 pieces, it's going to give you crit 5%. If you have 4 pieces, it's going to give you 10%. So I think that's going to make it that much better for Guy. And I was looking at my other characters, and I just noticed that I do have some crit sets on the other characters. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But it looks like they're recommending to put attack power. Now, attack set is pretty good too. It's decent if that's what you have. Going to give you an attack bonus of 3%. 2 pieces, and then 4 pieces going to give you guys the attack bonus of 6%. So like I say, you always use what you have, but when it comes to the auto equips, it looks like they're going to be, I guess, focused on auto or attack set, but I would probably recommend you guys put crit on this guy. Now, of course, you're going to rank this guy up as much as you can. Got mine at 4 stars, but I'm going to be working on some extra things, probably reset some other heroes that I'm not going to be using that much, and putting some in him. Okay, do some investment in this guy. All right, of course, if you want to do that, you got to make sure you have the right amount of elite fragments. You can always auto select that. It'll pick it for you. And then you also have to have the right amount of rare character fragments as well. Auto select, pick from there. And then if you have the amount that you need, then you can go ahead and rank these guys up, or this guy up. All right, so his, let's see, his affinities. If you guys have Green Lantern, you're going to get guys attack up 7.5%. If you have, I guess, Superman DCU version, I guess that's the attack guy, and then some random person, then you get another 7.5% attack. And if you have the regular Green Lantern, you got Green Lantern John, okay, and then you have Green Lantern Hal, okay, that's going to give you 10% attack, which is fantastic. And if you're looking at the traits and things like that, of course, he's a mighty attack character, which is strong against agile, and they're actually weak against tactile. So he's mighty DPS. But I hope today's episode did help you guys out, help you understand a little bit more about these characters. Now you can get this guy, I guess there's like an event that was going on. I got him from an actual pool, and I think if you do the event, I don't think the event's going on anymore, then you can go ahead and get him that way. But I got him from a pool. So I was pulling for Wonder Woman, and then of course they're going to give me this guy, which I'm not complaining about. He's decent, but I really want to get the characters that I want, because these characters are going to be a lot harder to get, I guess, later on. I don't know. But at some point, I'm sure I'll get them. But I want to get them sooner than later so I can progress through some of these little events, a lot of these events and some of these stages, because these stages are rough, man. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But if you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure you guys are dropping that awesome like and subscribe if you have not. And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell another friend about the channel, my friends. And yeah, we're going to definitely see you guys on next episode. If I miss anything, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments below. Hope this guy does see you guys well, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.